I want to raise with you something that's been deeply concerning to me, General Bondi. The 2024 Democrat nominee for vice president actually called federal immigration agents Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo. This is dangerous for our agents, it's wrong, and it cuts against and it undercuts the rule of law. So I want to ask you a series of questions, General Bondi, and if you would accommodate me, I would appreciate it. First, you'll agree when a bill is passed by Congress and signed by the President, it's law, right?
Yes, Senator.
And until that law is changed by Congress, you have a duty to follow it, right? That's what the rule of law is.
Yes, Senator.
So let me read the law. We got it right here.
In a heated Senate hearing, a Republican senator confronted Attorney General nominee Pam Bondi over comments made by the 2024 Democratic vice presidential nominee, who allegedly referred to federal immigration agents, ICE's Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo. This remark, according to the senator, undermines the rule of law and endangers federal agents tasked with enforcing immigration policy.
On a warrant issued, in this case by the Secretary of Homeland Security, an alien may be arrested and detained pending a decision on whether the alien is to be removed from the United States. That's the law, isn't it? The law on the books passed by Congress that you have to follow, correct?
Yes, Senator.
Isn't it also the law that once an alien is ordered removed, quote, during the removal period, the Secretary of Homeland Security, again, shall detain the alien? Is that the law?
It's correct, Senator.
It doesn't say illegal aliens ordered removed should be allowed to roam the country freely, does it?
No, Senator.
I know it doesn't. Here's another law. When an alien is ordered removed, the Secretary of Homeland Security shall remove the alien from the United States. Is there any ambiguity in these words?
No, Senator.
So ICE agents enforcing those laws aren't the Gestapo, they're supporting the rule of law, aren't they?
Yes, Senator.
Is it a crime to obstruct federal agents?
Yes, Senator.
There are left-wing radicals all over the country physically attacking ICE agents. There are sanctuary cities that are interfering with law enforcement. How does the Department of Justice plan to hold those seeking to harm and obstruct federal agents? How do you hold them accountable?
Senator, I believe you've seen what we've been doing during the Los Angeles riots. We came in, if you spit on a law enforcement officer, no longer. We will charge you federally. If you loot a building, we will charge you with robbery under the Hobbs Act. All these people coming in, looting these businesses. They just called it looting and let them run out the door. No longer. You touch a law enforcement officer, we will identify you. We have great technology now. And those people are the ones who have really been wearing the mask and trying to cover their identities. We've been finding them. We have been charging them with assault on a federal officer, and there will be no offers and no negotiations.
Well, think about it. A federal facility, an ICE facility, was under siege in Los Angeles. I mean, certainly, you and the president weren't going to stand by, were you?
Absolutely not.
No, I appreciate that. I'm grateful to you and to President Trump for upholding the rule of law in this case. I want to finish by revisiting a conversation you and I had back during your nomination, because I very much appreciated that. And it has to do with my home state, the city of Memphis, your commitment to come and see us in Memphis to deal with the fact that we've had rising crime. This is a problem across the country. But I'd like to ask your commitment again, General, to deploy law enforcement resources, particularly prosecutorial resources in Tennessee as they're needed.
I know you deeply care about Tennessee and the crime in Memphis and throughout your state, and you have called me numerous times to talk about that, and you care about our U.S. attorneys there, and I welcome talking to both sides of the aisle, working with you on any matters regarding law enforcement. But yes, you care deeply about the citizens of your state, as well as Senator Blackburn, and thank you both for caring so much and your input on our U.S. attorney there.
Thank you, General Bondi, and I'll look forward to seeing you in my home state sometime very soon.
Thank you, Senator.
Subscribe to Inside Washington for in-depth analysis of high-stakes hearings and political flashpoints. The senator's questions focused on federal immigration laws already on the books. When Congress passes a law and the president signs it, it is binding until changed. Those laws require Homeland Security to detain and remove undocumented immigrants. Once ordered deported, the senator pressed Bondi to confirm that enforcing these laws does not make ICE agents Gestapo, but rather defenders of the rule of law. Bondi agreed, reaffirming that federal officers must uphold existing statutes. Subscribe for breakdowns of complex legal debates shaping America's immigration policies. The exchange also highlighted rising tensions during protests. The senator cited left-wing activists attacking ICE officers and sanctuary cities obstructing enforcement. Bondi responded that the DOJ would prosecute assaults on federal officers aggressively, even during chaotic events like the Los Angeles riots. She emphasized new technologies to identify offenders, vowing no leniency. This reflects a broader debate over how far the federal government should go in cracking down on protesters and sanctuary jurisdictions. You can subscribe to stay updated on the evolving clash between federal law enforcement and local resistance. Toward the end, the senator shifted to Memphis, Tennessee, citing a surge in violent crime and requesting federal prosecutorial support. Bondi pledged cooperation, noting bipartisan concern over crime rates and her willingness to work closely with Tennessee's U.S. attorneys. This exchange underscores how national security debates often intersect with local crime crises, making immigration, policing, and public safety deeply interconnected. Subscribe for more coverage of how national hearings impact your community and state politics.